I was thinking the other day, I don't know. Last night I just started thinking about my aunt who died. I think it was last year now. It made me sad. I've lost almost all of my dad's side of his family. In between cancer and heart disease. That's how they all died. And then a while before that, I lost my cousin on my mom's side, who her name was Catherine. She was the sweetest girl on the fucking planet. And then my great-grandmother before that. So basically 3 shit years back to back. One thing they had in common is they were all just great people. All 3 of them were just great people, and they were the funnest people, and you wanted to spend time around them. And they were so outwardly positive. Catherine was fun as hell. She was always joking around. She was always trying to have a good time. She was always trying to talk to people. She was always trying to talk to me, and my great-grandmother, it's just kind of funny, I was her favorite, and I know my my parents would get upset because so she would always give like me and all my cousins on my mom's side money or something like that on Christmas, right? And there was one year, I think I was like 13 or 14, and she gave all of them $50, and she gave me $100, and my parents were pissed. They're like, "You can't do that. It's got to be even for everybody, man." I'm like, "Oh, she just liked me more." And she was just such a sweet woman, and she was always there. She always wanted to take care of me. She was always sweet. Catherine was great. Catherine was just a ball of fun and sunshine, and she was fantastic. And I started thinking about my aunt last night. Her name was Annie. I don't know, it's with what I went through a couple of years ago, you start to realize later in life who truly cares about you and loves you. And she always loved talking to me. And besides being at her funeral and just crying in general over my loss, one of her coworkers, one who I'd never met in my life, came up to me and she goes, "You're Travis, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Annie used to talk about you all the time. She would show everybody in the office your bodybuilding pictures." And that just made me break the hell down. Because she was just such a good person. She was so sweet. Every year, it was so cheesy. Every year she would always call me on my birthday and just she would just, the super cheesy sounding, she would just go, "Happy birthday to you." Every year the same exact shit. Sorry. And I don't know, I just started thinking about her last night, thinking about that moment at her funeral, and I hate, losing people is terrible. Losing great people who are positive all the time is worse. It is. And I miss all 3 of them a lot. I don't even have memories of my dad's parents because they died when I was like 2 or 3. I think my basic point of this is just those people are the ones I strive to be like, and then I just want to be as positive as possible and try to talk to everyone I can and always like try to connect with people, to have a good time so you can leave positive impacts on others. It's part of why I like the industry I'm in, is that I feel like I can leave positive impacts if I help people lose weight or whatever it is. But another thing with my aunt too, she would be very open with me and have real talks with me. So they just like my birthday song when she would come up and see us. She lived in Austin. Not Austin, I apologize, Houston. I think that's wrong too. I don't even think it was Houston. I don't remember exactly where it was at. She came up to DFW more than we went down there, which I regret. Because I wish I could have spent more time with her. But every time she would come up from like 13 on, she would come up and she would like always find me, sit next to me, and she'd go, "So you got a girlfriend?" And sometimes I'd be like, "Nah." And one year, she hit me with a piece of advice I feel like she had been saving for years. And she goes, "So you got a girlfriend?" And I was like, yeah. I think I was like 18 or 19. She goes, "You gonna marry her?" I was like, "I don't know, probably not." She was like, "Why are you with her?" It seems like such a simple statement, but that shit rang so true with me. And what she was saying, and she told me after, she goes, "Why waste your time?" She goes, "How long have y'all been together?" And I was like, "I don't know, I've been like 3 or 4 months." She goes, "Honey, you're just gonna know." She's like, "There's no point in wasting your time if you don't know." And that little piece of advice like changed my life. It changed how I approached dating. It changed how I approached women. And like I remember that moment so clearly. And it's just, I don't know why. I started thinking about her last night and thinking about how much I wish she was still around, because she always gave me good advice. And there's times when I scroll through my phone and I look at her name and I want to call her. And obviously I can't. And I think that's the best lesson she ever taught me, was just like, just show you care. Just show you care. Even if it feels like uncomfortable for you to like reach out. My generation is so disassociated from their emotions because of fucking phones. And just show you care. Reach out to people. Tell them you love them. Tell them you miss them. Like, and that's one of the main things she taught me, is just show people you care. Even if it's a cheesy "Happy Birthday to You" song. And I've got to get better at that. I know I do. I've let people drop off from my life that I didn't want them to drop off from my life, but we all say life happens. Oh, I've got work, or I've got school, or, spend all the time with my spouse. It's like, for people you truly care about, put out the effort, find time, find it. It is worth it, and don't give up. If you truly care about those whatever people are in your life and you want to keep them in there, find the time, put out the effort. Like, that's the best thing she ever taught me, and why I feel like I feel closer to people now than after what I tried to do 3 years ago, is because I started realizing these things. I started realizing I need to reach out to people and talk to people more, and me put in an effort. And not just assume everybody was going to come and help me whenever I wasn't even able to talk to them about what was going on with me. and it just makes me sad thinking about, like, I hate not having Maya in my life. I'm glad she's at peace now with everything she dealt with at the end, but you know, it's someone that, it's not something I can control, but it's something that she taught me a good lesson to. The things I can't control, put out the effort and do it. Put out the effort, talk to people, love hard, love people hard. It's okay. Tell your friends that you love them. If I truly mean it and I tell you I love you, I fucking mean that shit. When I tell that out of my friend, like, it's weird. We're always just assume we just mean that to our spouse, but it's like, you can love people. There's different kinds of love. The way I love Peya isn't gonna be the way I love Jose or Emily, but I still tell, like, Jose, Emily, Derek, I tell all of them, I love you. I love you. You are my family. Fuck blood. You are my family. And if you're friends with me, I make sure I always tell people, like, fucking call me. If you ever need anything, call me. If you're ever in trouble, call me. I will pick up the phone. Because I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone I care about. And a lot of that is because of the family members that I've lost. Because they were the ones who taught me that. And as a kid, you don't appreciate that stuff. And you don't love people. And, like, I feel horrible that when I was younger, I would ignore, like, members of my family at holidays and stuff and play Game Boy. It's like, god damn, I wish I would have been as intelligent as I am now, because I could have soaked all that in. I could have spent more time with these people that I miss, and I miss every day. And it's just like, just put your fucking phone down, talk to your friends, spend time with them. Love your friends, love your spouse, love people, it's not a scary thing. It's okay to love people. And say it. Tell them. I tell Jose every time he leaves or I leave somewhere, I'm like, love you, Bubba. And I mean that shit. Same thing with Emily, her girlfriend Erin, like, Peya's friend Ellie, like, because I want people to know, like, I do give a fuck. I do care. Because I don't ever want people to feel the way I felt all those years ago. And I don't know. I guess the whole point of this video is be a decent person, I guess. It's just felt like something I needed to get off my chest. But yeah. That's one of the best pieces of advice I could give to anybody. Put in an effort. Love the people that you care about. Tell them. And do whatever you can to spend time with them. I can't give you a better piece of advice than that. If you ask me for one piece of advice in life, that would probably be it. Because since I started truly living by that, my life has gotten so much better. It's so much happier. Life has gotten so much better. Yeah, I guess that's the message. Just be a decent human. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Sorry, this is a little bit more low energy one, but it's just something I need to get off my chest, I guess. Thanks for watching.